right out my window. Bless you with a direct blow.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Lawrence now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down.
Rip, 23.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made it. Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Oh, hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. Headed out right. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
1st and 10 at
On
the
the quick, right?
36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's another Texans first down.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Stroud from the pistol. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Oh, hey.
Stroud completes it quick. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Mixon. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
What's up? 18. What's up?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
What's up? 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, South. Tony. Look to hot. 11.
Stroud off of play action. This is a heater going deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14. Jaguars 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-point game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Noel to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
First and 10, run to Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Here we go. Let's go. Tonight.
Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 18.
And you just get the play off. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime.
Red on red. Silver.
3rd and long for him here. This is Washington. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Jaguars.
Inside give here for Tootin. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher, and he can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go.
Now it's Lawrence. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
These are 24. Hey, here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, right.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
On the quick,
line.
right?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
What's that? What? 18. What's up?
To the air. Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Oh, ready. 18. Buggy.
Here's Stroud again. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock, that is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines. That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Tootin. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Jaguars first down.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Lawrence with it on first. Hits his running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
31, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the first. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Hey, run! Silver!
A toss play to Tootin. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy, route!
Tootin again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Hey, son, this is hot.
Lawrence throwing here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.